Walker will fire. Starting to feel a little pressure. Snagged out of the air. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Fires to the big fella. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He'll get rid of it. Makes a connection. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
Really good job hauling that pass in. You know, I know Texas is a place a lot of people think about great DBs, and they've had a lot of really good running backs too. I think the receiver position is one, though, that they want to build a legacy around. This guy right here, he's really stepping up in this game today, and he's a guy that Longhorn fans, they need to keep their eyes on for years to come.
And the Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. He caught it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns! Looking to throw on 1st down. He lets one fly deep. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Walker to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Makes the catch down the right side. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Gets rid of it. The sure hands. It's Washington. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to keep it in the air. He's got the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice game. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Skips away from pressure. The throw. He caught it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking to fire. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Guys, let's take a big view of Texas. They start the season in the top 10. Ideal position to make a run. But what do they need to avoid?
Well, I think you avoid the
and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the 1st half, but I'll tell you what.
They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window at the intended target.
Intercepted. Guess even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. And they'll close. He wants to change this route. He wants to take the top off. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, this defense was ready for go-balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't.
And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense getting set for first down. Walker will fire. Looking to scramble. Fires on the move. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. The Longhorns have this offense rolling. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it on the run. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He wants it all. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to get it through the air. Quarterback adapted. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns! First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Quarterback may change this route. Moving out of the pocket. He turns it loose to the left. Makes the grab on the big throw. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. Scrambling away. He's open on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Walker to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. They'll decline the penalty here. And off play action on 1st down. Looking for space to the left. He's got him. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Guys, when you really take a look at Texas, at some point with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out. You can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working. Because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they could do something very special this season.
The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll take a shot. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Butler. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Longhorns really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. Let's go. Walker will fire. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The sweet feet buy a little time. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Misses again. It's incomplete. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And I tell you what, when you got a guy that is that good at dissecting your defense, you better get pressure. Nice job by the defense, hurrying him up, speeding up the thought process.
It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. Couldn't find a ton of... Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking downfield on 1st down. They're working that left side. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball.
Turning on the Jets. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
Gashing the D on the right. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Finds his big tight end. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Walker to throw. Quarterback moving. Unleashes one. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's the pressure. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Got a man. It's Kelly. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Finds the tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Longhorns in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Working that left side now. There he goes. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Buys a little extra time. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. This drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. Quickly complete. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Bringing the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Walker will fire. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another.
He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the grab inside the 30. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. A huge play like that getting wiped. All wideouts, no backs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab down the middle. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Winston. It's a running room. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. The Longhorns will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorns! And the route is on. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Walker to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Gonna let it fly. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He'll pull it down and run. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Took a shot as he threw. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. Here comes the heat. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
It's complete on the right side. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. They'll go to the ground. Powers through the defender. Guided out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 14. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. Walker will fire. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it. Touchdown, Tech! They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
It's Walker. Pulls it in. It's Bond. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw yet again. Caught by the receiver.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Longhorns are in the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. QB to the tight end for a completion. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
Dropping back, it's Walker. The pass rush closing in. Catch made by the tight end. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And he drops back in the gun. On the move now. And he runs it in. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be 1st down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Important 2nd down play coming up.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the left side. And the pass ball is incomplete. They took a downfield shot. The final play of the opening quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Looking for a man. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Makes the catch downfield. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Moves out of the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job.
Touchdown, Longhorn. The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Looking to throw. It's Walker. Makes the catch. It's Bond. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Tackle made at the 13, but here we go, a red zone opportunity.
Nice play here. We'll have to see if this defense stays in man coverage after giving up that big play.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Back in motion now. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
He's got it near the end zone. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it again. He escapes the pocket. And it's caught. To throw, it's Walker. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle, it's Washington. The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 48. 1st down play here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to scramble. Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And he'll weave the ball deep down that right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
From the shotgun, drops back, looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the move now. He'll throw it now. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Good job of sitting back in zone by this defense. Allows the entire secondary to keep their eyes up and kind of feel the receivers, but recognize when the quarterback releases the ball and then break on it and knock it away. That was perfect technique.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The pass is intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Looking downfield, it's Walker. Caught over the middle, it's Bond. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
Running out of time in the pocket. But This one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On the run, he'll let it go. What a catch! And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Bringing pressure. Escapes the pocket. He gets the first and still going. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
The Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Offense operating from the pistol. Looking downfield, it's Walker. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a first down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
There's great discipline by this defense. Assignment football at its finest. Able to string the quarterback out, shut him down to prevent the first down.
Can they convert on 3rd down and keep this drive rolling? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to him. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Testing the right side here. Breaks into open space. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Bond. Ah, here he goes. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking to scramble. Heaves it deep down the middle. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. Incomplete. 2nd down coming out. To the air. It's Walker. Looking for a man deep on the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
The pocket breaking down. He's going to take off here. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Here's the second down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence in what he can do.
Ball carrier tackled there.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Grabbed by the receiver. That gain moves the ball to the 17, first down.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Back to pass. It's Walker. On the run here. Lets it go. It's an outbound. The catch made. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. On the move now. Has a path to the end zone. And he muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a first. Inside the 10.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Touchdown, Longhorns. And they're... First down, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's going for a big play downfield. Touchdown, Texas.
Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC.
That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation with They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Dropping back, it's Walker. Oh, he breaks free. Aggressive call on the opening play. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. This time, a completion. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. First down here for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. He's got a receiver wide open here. They bring him down at the 7. Offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
And I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Back to throw again. The pass rush closing in. Touchdown, long. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Nice grab. It's Bond. They bring him down at the 44. It's a solid game, getting closer to midfield now.
Another great play by this receiver, and I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Looking to pass. It's Walker. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Oh, that one's picked off. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all...
The Longhorns offense takes the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. With the catch, it's Winston. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And, right, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
The sure hands. It's Washington. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down.
Man, it is awfully tough on a defense when a quarterback's able to move outside of the pocket and still keep his eyes downfield looking for those open targets. You don't know whether to attack him and try to bring him down or to stay back and defend the pass.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Locates the tight end. It's complete. He's swarmed by the defense.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
Back to pass. It's Walker. Running out of time in the pocket. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Catch made on the out route. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. The Longhorns will line up now. It's first and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. All the way to the end. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield.
Now they try to get him the football here on that slant route, but give the defense credit, they swatted away.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. They'll try a pass here. The receiver grabs it. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the complete. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep down the left side. Caught near the goal line. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. He's running out of time here. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. After that big play to start the drive, they got close, but now it's 3rd and goal. Scanning the field, it's Walker. Looking for 6. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy.
Good job here by the defense.
Quarterback operating an empty set. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Bond. Tackle made after a big gain. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick throw to the left. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line.
Because much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback dropping back, bringing pressure. Swarm with a pass rush.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Chris, he's trying to find...
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Bond. He'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back. It's Walker. Quick throw, testing the middle. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
He finds his man. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Bartlett. It's a quick tackle. Spot the ball at the 11 and a red zone opportunity now.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
He bought some time, now lets it go. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And he'll set up to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? To the air. It's Walker. The pocket breaking down. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. They finally bring him down, but what a return. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. Using his legs here. Passes the 40. He's found some room at the 45. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Looking to scramble. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Now it's second down here. To throw, it's Walker. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. Grab near the sticks. It's Winston. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Clock stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. First down and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment. That sack sets up a second down and long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He lets it go on the move. Oh, what a grab! Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So now it's third and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. Let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Looking for some space. It's Davison. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. And a timeout taken by the defense with 30 seconds remaining. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Back to throw. It's Walker. Trying to create here on the move. What a catch! Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see. And try to creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Caught over the middle. It's Winston. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Incompletion makes it second and short. They're going to chuck it again. The pass rush closing in. The pass rush gets on. The Longhorns come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. On the move now. There's contact on the throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Makes the touchdown, Texas. As they And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. And looking to throw now on first down. Moves out of the pocket. With the catch, it's Bond. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Walker. Caught near the sticks, it's Winston. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to scramble. Pull that out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead he gets that first down.
Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So no gain on second down. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 2. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. He makes the one final play before the end of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. Some contact on the throw. Oh, he makes the catch. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Dump off, caught by the running back. He made the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Fires quickly to the left. It's caught, still going inside the 10. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. Back to throw. It's Walker. On the run here. Lets it go. And he's in for the score. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. Second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense really clicking here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving a multiple convert.
Touchdown, Longhorns. All right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Second down after that completion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Makes the grab. It's Washington. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball at the 34. Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. On the run here, lets it go. Grab near the sticks. It's Bond. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Walker. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
And this time it's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. They'll try a pass here. It's a short completion of the tight end. They get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down now from the 37. To the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half is a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking deep down the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Walker. On the move now. Extending the play now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. He's running out of time here. It's a deep shot to the right. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's hit as he throws it. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got...
Here's the throw deep downfield. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Looks like he's going to run it. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He bought some time, now lets it go. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to scramble. He's hit as he throws it. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackled after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5. The Longhorns line up with a 1st and goal. And they will score. Scanning the field, it's Walker. Bringing pressure. Oh, what a grab! They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Moves out of the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Contact as he threw it. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. Will be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. We'll check out the game summary here so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. On the run, it's Davison. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert. Man, looking for a big play here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. To throw, it's Walker. He escapes the pocket. That's reeled in. It's Bond. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
Well, good push up front here, and this back, I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They're going to run it here. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Caught over the middle. It's Bond. He's in the clear. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. Longhorns keep the football on the move. Leaning on the run game here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's brought down just short. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They hit one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Dropping back, it's Walker. The pocket breaking down. Catch is made, room to run here. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. How about this? Not even 2 minutes in, and this offense has created a quick red zone opportunity. Looking to throw it from the red zone.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking for a receiver. On the move now. Going toward the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. They strike first. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's caught. It's Bond. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Second down after that previous play. He's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
He'll throw it now. Caught near the sticks. It's Winston. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Well, Chris, this is what we see all the time now in the modern game of college football. The quarterback's ability to not only throw the football, but the athletic ability to be able to create, get outside, put pressure on the defense because he could take off and run it. And in this case, he makes a great throw for a first down.
Longhorns are in the red zone now. Looking to throw. It's Walker. Gets rid of it on the move. Grab near the sticks. It's Winston. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Wants to throw it. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, when you go against man-to-man coverage, you need some help from the quarterback. It's easy to look at the quarterback and say, why didn't you make this throw? But his intended target needs to get some separation against that man coverage to be able to...
Touchdown, Longhorns. Add 6 more points to the total. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Offense getting set, second down play here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
On the run, he'll let it go. What a catch! Breaks into the clear. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw yet again. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22. Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
Offense now in the all-important red zone. To throw, it's Walker. Running out of time in the pocket. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Refusing to be brought. Now the offense is set up with a short field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. Now here he goes. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure.
And now it brings up third down.
Can they convert here on third down in the red zone? This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Looking to scramble. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. That's caught. It's Bond.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking downfield. It's Walker. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incompletion makes it second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. He's running out of time here. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker. And now a fourth down decision coming up. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great... And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10, looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. The sure hands. It's Bond. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Here's the second down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. That pass is caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And, Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football going way.
Looking to make a big play downfield. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking downfield, it's Walker. On the move now. And he's got it! And looking to throw now on first down. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the grab. It's Bond. They bring him down after a short gain there. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Caught near the sticks. It's Kelly. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
So 2nd down after the incompletion.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback.
Blitz and a quick sack. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. To the air, it's Walker. The pocket breaking down. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford.
Boy, just when it looked like they had...
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. That massive gain has set him up at the 41-yard line, enemy territory. Defense is coming after him. Now they trap him for a sack. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
He's swarmed by the defense. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up 1st down at the 15.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead, they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Oh, that's exactly what you don't want to do as a running back here in the 4th quarter. Working with the lead, it's all about eating up that clock and keeping the ball on the ground, which they tried to do. But now he stops the clock by going out of bounds.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Moves out of the pocket. And it's intercepted, a crushing play.
What a play by the defense.
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Walker. Comes up with the catch. It's a fumble. And the defense comes up with the football.
It's amazing how...
Now the offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. Buying time now, rolling to his left. Breaks free.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. A out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep for late game heroics. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Longhorns will look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. And it's incomplete. And the drive will... Well, they fall a little bit short at the final hurdle. It's small consolation, but they really had an excellent season. A lot to be proud of. Just couldn't get the job done here today.
Chris, that's really well said. And while I know we're going to have plenty of time over the next few weeks and months to focus on the champs, it's not easy to get to this point. While I know it's tough in that other locker room,